Hello, everyone. Welcome back to everyone at Die Party. Everyone is John. Game number 2. Everyone's got their characters sorted out. Everyone's got their skills and their obsessions. We've got a new GM. Since Arthur won the last game, he gets the privilege of running this game. Arthur, take it away, man.
The privilege. Ladies and gentlemen, that's what we call cheating to win. Yeah, so let's see how we get started off here. We've got a man, his name is
No.
John.
You're not allowed to improvise until everyone gives you their things. And then you can tell the situation.
Oh, right. Do I introduce it first, or do we get the bids first?
You get the bids first, and then you
All right.
introduce it.
Player begins with... Okay, test for control. Let's see those bids then, gentlemen. Okay. I'm going to need another round of bids from everyone.
Everyone? Yeah.
I'm going to need a roll from Graham and Dave.
You probably got this, man. Oh, shit. Again?
Yep.
Damn, Graham.
All right, Graham. Let's see here. What did you name yourself?
Oh, that's right. I need a name.
That's true. We don't have a name for you.
Come on, man. Jeez, he's normally so good at this.
Just call yourself Graham.
I'll be
Urban.
Walter.
Walter.
Okay.
All right, Walter. You wake up when someone bumps into you. You're holding a cold cup of coffee in your right hand. You have a somewhat stale donut in your left. You seem to be in like a semi-recessed church basement. It has like a cross up on the wall. And there's a board that says, "Welcome to Alcoholics Anonymous." From out the window, you can see the local Boy Scout regional headquarters. And there's a sign that says Pinewood Derby. And on the window from the other side, there is a zoo that seems to be closed because, you know, it's quite late. You know, sun's coming down. What would you like to do?
Leave this place, that's for sure.
Okay. You just get up and walk out of the meeting.
No. Is there anybody in there already?
Yes, there's plenty of people in here, including one man who is leading the meeting. He's kind of bald. He waves to you when he sees you looking at him. And, you know, there's about a dozen people in here. All of them are walking around with cups of orange juice or coffee and bad donuts.
Excuse me, I've got something I need to say.
And the man clears his throat and is like, yeah, I didn't catch your name. What was it again?
Walter.
Walter, right. And one of the other people that's at the meeting kind of looks at you funny. And the leader goes, "Walter, what do you have to say to us?
Well,
this is a safe place."
I very stoically, with this stern expression on my face, hold up 3 fingers and say, "On my honor, I will do my best to do my duty to God and my country, and to obey the Scouts' law to help other people at all times."
He stops you and says,
physically strong.
Walter, this is a safe place, but are you reciting the Scouts' oath from the Boy Scouts?
It's how I keep true to my, and I quickly look around and it says Alcoholics Anonymous. It's how I express my sobriety.
Why don't you make a roll to convince them of this? Since that seems a little outlandish, just a little bit. Remember, John has absolutely no skills at anything. All right, so you start reciting the oath again, and then you start twitching. And you fall over unconscious. Right? So it happens when you fail.
Yep, that's what happens when you fail.
Okay. All right, let's see the bids.
Okay.
Oh boy, these bids. All right, everyone needs to rebid. We need a roll off from Peter and Graham.
Just kidding.
All right, let's see here. Dolph. Dolph, you wake up. I'm sorry, I have a very loud cat bothering me. Shh. Dolph, you wake up. You're lying in the street in front of a church. And it's pretty dark outside. And a single raindrop hits you in the head. And then you start hear the patter of more raindrops around you. Your clothing's a little rumpled, but you seem okay. What do you do?
I open my eyes and I'm already kind of pissed about that raindrop. So I quickly get up and look around.
Okay, you see that there's a bar down the street. There's also a police office. And just a few feet away from you is the closed ticket office for the zoo.
All right.
There's also some large lit building. It looks like the regional headquarters for the Boy Scouts is on the far side of this 2-story tall church.
All right, so I head for the bar.
Okay, you head over to the bar. Someone stops you on the way there. It's a young kid who looks like he's like 18, 19 years old. He's like, hey, buddy, hey, I need you to give me all your money right now.
What?
He pulls out a switchblade and he's like, listen, I don't want to hurt you.
Straight in the face before he can even say anything.
All right.
Should I roll or something?
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and roll. And you have skill in this, I believe, right?
Yeah.
Okay, you succeed. Tell me about how you're using your skill.
Well, I first I go for the weapon and disarm him, and then throw it away, and then just go to town on his face.
Okay. All right. Some cops show up, and they're like, "Freeze! Put your hands up!" One of them like withdraws their weapon out of the holster, but holds it like at a slightly down angle. You.
I quickly back away from the dude and I lift my hand slowly.
Remember, Arthur, whenever you pass a skill check, because it sounded like he might have done that, Dolph, that you need to pass out or whatever.
Oh, is it a skill check or is it whenever?
No, whenever he passes a obsession. So
yeah. Okay. Yeah, he didn't pass an obsession.
Okay. All right. I was just making sure.
check.
Because like punching a man in the face sounds like something that a personality would have an obsession for. But yeah, continue. Sorry.
Nope. Okay. So the cops come over and they're like, "What happened here?" Oh, everybody put their hands up. Explain yourselves. And the kid's like, "This guy just started. He just started beating the hell out of me, man. I'm gonna call my dad."
And I'm like, of course I did. Like, for no reason other than this dipshit pointing his freaking knife at me, and I point to where I threw the knife on the ground.
Okay. All right. After like 1 or 2 minutes of like checking your IDs and stuff, they put the kid in the back of their police cruiser and drive him like exactly 1 block to the police station. And the cops are just like, "We're gonna need you to come down to file a report later, citizen. You're okay with that, right?"
Could it be less than 1 block, like like 50 meters or something? That would be hilarious.
They have the siren on the whole time while they take him over there, so it's off for like 5 seconds.
Okay.
So the officer is just like, "We're gonna need you to come down to the station and explain, your side of the story, and just get it down in writing later. You're okay with that, right?"
Well, how long would that take?
Well, probably at least 11 or more minutes.
I love that like the 10-minute thing just comes up in conversation all the time.
That totally sounds like something somebody would say.
Yeah.
Okay. That's
At least 11 minutes, exactly.
Well, officer, you have my identification and my information and everything. Could I maybe do that tomorrow?
Oh, sure, absolutely, sir. You have a nice day, Dolph. Stay safe out there, and don't do drugs.
Do I know his first name? Because
Nope.
Wait. John's last name is Dolph in this game? Oh man.
No. He introduced his like ID is Dolph, right? Because he's
Yeah, but you're John. Like you're John.
Oh, okay.
But you don't know you're John, so his ID would be John something.
Oh, it says John Johnson.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's like, all right, Mr. Johnson, you stay safe and don't do drugs.
Don't do drugs.
I look kind of confused at first at him, and then yeah, okay. And then I make my way towards the bar.
Okay. You're in the bar. It's like super crowded. The whole bar is like covered with people everywhere. And they're all like trying to get drinks, and the bartender's ignoring everybody and just talking to this one hot chick at the end of the bar.
Alright. Well, I guess I look around if there's like something with a little more alcohol content around on any of the tables.
You're trying to pick up like half-drunk drinks left on a table alone?
Nah, maybe an open bottle or something. Maybe somebody's having a party or something.
You look
Maybe
around
like
for something like that.
like
Everyone seems to be watching their drinks pretty well. There's like signs up that are like, don't leave your drinks unattended. Crime is a serious problem in this area, and we're not responsible for what happens to you.
Yeah, but is there some hard alcohol?
There's like some bros who are like drinking out of a pitcher.
All right. Well, I walk up to them and point like past them and ask them, "Hey, does this guy belong to you guys?"
Who are you pointing at?
I'm just pointing like past them at the back of the wall. Like they don't. Of course, I assume they're looking at me as I walk up and talk to them. Yeah, and then they see me pointing somewhere, and I do that in the hope that they look away.
You're like, look over there, that hot chick, her tits just fell out or something.
Yeah, but well, that's actually way better.
Fuck, I'll shut up.
Okay, so you're like, yeah, look over there. Why don't you make a roll to see if you can it's something that you're a guy worth talking to?
Okay.
Remember, you can use willpower, yeah? No.
No, I forgot about that. Fuck it.
All right, so you walk up, and in the process, you trip and you hit your head on the side of the back out. All right. Let's see some bids. Who wants it more? Oh my gosh, Kat. You're so annoying. All right, Peter, Dave.
Yeah.
We need another round of bids.
Okay.
How bad do you want it?
Now, bids?
Yep, another round of bids.
But if we're even, don't we just roll?
Oh, I guess. Yeah, sure. Let's roll it.
Damn, baby. Yep. All right.
All right. We'll mark down 2 more from you. Wait, Hamish, this is your first time acting, right?
Yep,
So everybody's
first
at
time.
8 so far.
Cool.
All right, Hamish, you wake up. You are face down on the floor, and you've got peanut shells all around you. You seem to be in a large, crowded bar, and there are two people like kicking you gently. They're like, "Hey, bro, you okay there, man?"
I
You
stand
have
up
this-
instantly, and I look around as quickly as I can, like a stunned
As you
ostrich.
do, your head hurts a whole bunch, and you get really woozy, and you almost fall right back down.
Okay. Well, then I take it a little slower.
They're like, "Bro, what's up, bro? You okay, bro?"
Shut up! I
Whoa.
need to go. And then I leave.
Okay. You
I
just-
find the exit to whatever place I'm in. It looks strange. I don't like people.
Okay. All right. You just stand up and leave, and they're all just like, "Well, it's a good thing we weren't having a conversation."
Yeah.
You exit. You see a church that's 2 stories tall. There are some people that are leaving it. There's a zoo and the
The zoo,
police
you
station
say.
and the regional Boy Scout headquarters.
How far away is the zoo?
The zoo's like less than 5 minutes a walk.
I will go there at a hearty jog.
All right. You jog over to the zoo.
A yog. Walking
You jog.
Yeah.
All right. Some guy comes up right next to you while you're jogging. He's like, "Friend, how's it going?
Ah, it's going
Always
fine.
go for these nighttime strolls?"
Ah, yes, all the time. Yes, yes, yes.
He's like, "Have you ever considered joining the Boy Scouts of America?"
I am no longer a boy, sir. And then I keep walking.
Okay, you walk away.
Yeah.
All right. You make it to the zoo. The zoo is closed. There's a chain, like a chain link across the front of the ticket office so that people can't get in or out of the turnstile.
All right. Do I have anything on me that would help me pick a lock?
I don't know. Do you?
Let's say I do.
All right. You reach it in your pocket, and apparently you have a set of lockpicks.
Sweet. I pick
You
a lock.
actually don't know how those got there.
Super weird. I start picking the lock.
Okay, why don't you make a skill run for that? Okay, you're picking the lock, and you just like, "Oh, I hurt my head so much earlier," and then you collapse and you hit your neck on the chain as you go down, and you're like, "Oh!" And you fall forward and
Alright.
get knocked.
Cool.
All right, Hamish, you're down to 7. Let's see the bids. Bids. All right, Hamish,
Yes.
you wake up.
Oh, that was weird. I
You're
continue
face
picking
down.
the lock.
All right, you're face down exactly where you just were.
Yeah.
You have like a trickle of blood coming out of your nose, and there's a flashlight in your face, and some guy's like, Sir, I need you to stand up slowly."
I'm already standing.
Do you just immediately stand up?
I do. I stand up.
He's like, "All right, sir, I need you to put your hands on your head.
Why?
Sir,
Why?
put your hands on your head."
Why?
He's like, "I'm a police officer."
Oh, cool. I saw that police station down there. It's a very nice place you got there. Well, I'm going to pick the lock.
You're going to continue picking the lock?
Yeah. But I'm going to have
All
a
right.
conversation with him while he's doing that.
The police officer like continues to approach you and is like, "Sir, I need you to stop picking that lock immediately."
I picked the lock.
All right, you pick the lock.
I push the gate open as quickly as I can and run in.
He chases you down and begins beating you with a nightstick.
Oh, hang on. I can run.
Yeah, okay. Why don't you make a roll to run?
All right, I will.
You adding anything to this roll?
Yep. Roll to one.
Okay, you outrun the police officer, and he's like, Sir, I know who you are, John Johnson. I know exactly what you look like."
All right, I try and find like a encampment with maybe like a zebra or something, like a panda or something like that in there.
There are actually no like friendly animals here. This whole zoo seems to be filled with big, dangerous animals.
Ooh, I like that.
So there's like super polar bears. There's like the gazelle eating tigerlope.
Mm.
Yeah, they're like freakish mutation animals that have been placed in here. They all have giant teeth and are very fast.
I see. Is there anything here that's Like maybe there's like a storage where they keep like, oh, I don't know, like medicine for animals or something like that.
Sure, there's a storage shed. It's
Alright.
locked.
Okay, I picked the lock.
Okay.
Dang.
You're trying to pick the lock. Let's say you actually get the lock open, but in the process, when you're opening the door, you hit yourself in the head again and you fall forward.
All right.
As you're falling, you see that there are tons of animal-grade drugs in here, like giant horse tranquilizers. Oh, boy. Wow, this is going by really quick, guys. Let's see the bids. Yeah, I figured you would lay in a big bid for this one. All right, Peter. Dolph wakes up. You seem to be inside a zoo, and you just opened a storage shed. Well, no, you're in front of a storage shed. Your head hurts like hell. You're bleeding from both nostrils now. You hear like a police officer screaming, "John Johnson, I know where you are. I'm coming for you. You're under arrest." And there's like a bunch of tranq guns and like all sorts of like veterinary good drugs and like bandages and stuff like that. There's also, you know, like cleaning supplies and ammonia and bleach. What would you like to do?
Wait a second. What? Am I? Is this outside or is this inside of?
So it's like it's an internal shed. So you're outside in the zoo, but the shed is like right in front of you. You've just fallen in front of an open shed.
And there's like all kinds of
Caretaking equipment,
stuff
yeah.
like laying out of the open.
Yeah.
Outside.
Well, I mean, it looks like this place was locked, but someone unlocked it.
All right. So I guess I look around and check if there are any animal cages around there.
Oh yeah, I mean, there's tons of animal cages around here. Are you looking for any specific kind of animal?
What was that? Tiger eating antelope?
Oh yeah, there's the jackalope tiger. Yeah, it's capable of running at close to 80 miles an hour, and it can turn, you know, fairly quickly because of its graceful legs. But it also has the strength of a tiger.
Okay. Can it also change color?
No, it cannot change color. However, the color of it is like urban camo color, so like the stripes are gray, and it's like variations of white and black on its fur.
Okay. But it doesn't have an assault rifle or anything, yeah?
No, of course, it's a tiger-eating jackalope.
All right.
Extremely dangerous
Does it have an
animal.
assault rifle?
I don't understand anything about what Peter's character is about. I have absolutely no idea what he's trying to do.
So, you do hear this police officer. It sounds like he's getting closer. He's like, "John Johnson, I heard you. I'm coming for you."
You can't fault me for the laughing. I couldn't control myself.
There's, you know, like, so it's dark, so you see the flashlight. It seems like he's a ways off, but he is coming in your direction. The flashlight's going around.
So, is it, what kind of cage is it? What's it made of?
So, it's not in, like, a cage, per se. It's in, like, a preserve area. So, it's got, like, you know what, we'll say it is in a cage, actually. And you happen to be holding a pair of lockpicks. So it's a double cage, right? So there's the internal cage that's like a 10 by 10. And then, just to make sure that the tiger-eating jackalope doesn't kill anyone outside the cage, there's a second cage with a 5-foot clearance.
Oh, come on. Oh, fuck.
I have no idea what you're trying to do here.
Does it, so both of them are locked?
Yes.
All
I'll tell you what, though, if you try to unlock one, you'll unlock both of them.
right. Well, I guess I'll spend 3 willpower on a roll to try to unlock them.
Damn,
Okay.
dude.
I think that's going to put you pretty far down, right? Yeah, you're only going to have like 2 left.
Wow. shit.
Let's see this roll.
All right, that passes.
You're gonna
yeah.
fail.
No, you
Okay.
spent
Oh
3
no,
willpower.
yeah, you have the +3 to it. Yeah,
Yeah.
so you're fine. Yeah, you unlock both of them, and the tiger-eating jackalope pounces on you, and you go unconscious.
Okay, I'll mute myself now.
Yeah.
Way
Yeah,
to kill
right.
John, fucking
No, John's still awake.
Yeah.
John's still awake. Let's do some bids.
God. Okay.
Tiger-eating jackalopes are, as we all know, intelligent enough to know when they're being freed from the shackles. All right. What was your name again? You were Hamish?
Yeah.
All right. I think you're down to 4 points. Hamish, you wake up. It feels like something weighing several thousand pounds has just stepped on your spinal cord.
Oh.
You're bleeding from both nostrils. Your lockpicks are still in your hands.
Okay.
And you have a really bad headache. It looks like you've probably fallen on your face 4 or 5 times now. You hear that police officer, and he goes, "John Johnson, where are..." Ah!
All right, I stand up.
Then
But
you
it
hear
looks-
like 2 gunshots real quick, and then nothing.
Okay. I'm inside a cage or something, it appears. So
Yep.
I'm gonna leave the cage.
Okay, you leave
Do
the
I-
cage.
do I know
You're
where I am?
still in the zoo.
Oh, cool. Well, I go back to the supply closet.
Okay, you're at the supply closet.
I find something that I can use to tranquilize something. So
Oh yeah, easily. There's a tranq gun and horse, elephant, tiger-eating jackalope tranquilizers, all in order of severity.
I will take the most severe one along
Okay.
with the rifle.
All right, you have a rifle and a tiger-eating jackalope. There's a price tag on these objects. They're worth about $499.
I take one more syringe.
The syringes are actually free.
You fucking bitch. Okay, well, in that case, I will grab 2 rifles.
There's only one rifle.
Ah, damn. All right, well, I take my rifle and I go back to one of the nearest cages that I got there.
Okay, all right. In the nearest cage to you, there's a dire ape. He seems to be about 12 and a half feet tall, have these gigantic rippling muscles, and when he sees you approaching, he's just like, "Hur, hur, hur, hur."
I do my best to trank him.
Yep, okay. Why don't you make a roll to see if you can shoot an ape with the thing?
Okay. Actually, before I do that, I'm going to. Is there any trees around?
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna maybe climb a fairly large tree up here so I can see what I can do about getting some height so I can shoot him without him noticing me.
Okay, all right. There's a tree that's about 2 stories tall, and in fact, there's it leads to the top of that shed you were at earlier.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, I'll
Why don't you make a roll to see if you can climb this tree?
Okay. All right.
Spend any points?
You know what? I'll spend 1.
All right.
Oh, what the fuck is with my rolls, man?
All right. Oh boy. Oh boy. You begin climbing this tree, and the rifle gets in the way on your way up, and you immediately fall like 10 feet and hit your back of your head this time.
Okay.
Let's see the bits. This is wild. Oh, okay. I see that one. All right. Graham, what was the name of your character? Walter. Walter, you wake up. You're on your back. You have 2 bloody nostrils. The back of your head hurts. The front of your head hurts. Your spinal cord hurts. You're currently holding a rifle that seems to have a tranquilizer loaded in it. And you have another tranquilizer, like, in your pocket. You've also got a pair of lockpicks just hanging off of, like, some sort of bracelet.
Good. I'm
You're You're in a zoo, and there's an ape looking like in your direction. He's like, here, zog, zog, zog.
All right, let me
know what's
exit this area.
Okay, as you're leaving the zoo, you find
Not
police
the zoo,
officers.
leaving the area with the ape in it.
Okay, all right. Well, what kind of area you'd like to head to?
The bird exhibit.
All right, you go to the bird exhibit. There's a number of like velociraptors, because of course, as we've already established, this is a zoo for genetic engineering. And there's like a Utah raptor there, and there's a Deinonychus. Yeah, it's like Jurassic Park. Yeah, so you head to the bird area. They don't really have any birds. They just have really fast-moving predators, land predators.
Is the guy who played Star-Lord with him in there?
No.
In that case, since there's no birds here, there's nothing else for me to do in the zoo. I'm gonna leave the zoo.
All right, you leave the zoo. As you're exiting the zoo, you find a police officer who has had his throat ripped out, and he has a pistol lying next to him and a flashlight. All right, you now have a pistol. It has 15 rounds in it.
Okay. What else was in that shed that I woke up in?
You woke up next to the shed.
Let me go back to the shed, or find a service shed that I don't know that I've been there before. I need to find some spare wood.
All right, you go back to the shed. There is a pile of spare wood out back.
Oh, fucking shit.
Good. Is there tools there?
Yeah, there's like a fire axe and a shovel. There's probably like a carpentry set, to make wood boards.
Yeah, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna to fashion a small wooden car.
What?
Okay.
Oh my god.
There's also a set of lead pellets you can put inside the car, but you're gonna need to make a roll to see if you can make this car successfully.
Did he take a skill that is literally just crafting? It's like
carpentry.
Carpentry. Oh wow.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, you managed to use the saws and get the lead inside of the car. You have a small car replica.
Good. Now I leave the zoo.
All right. As you're leaving, you see.
Please don't tell me.
Together.
Please don't tell me this was level 2
seconds.
or something.
Well, yeah. I mean, I think that he can do it pretty quick, right? I mean,
Yeah.
it's just a block of wood that you chop down really fast.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Of course.
I mean, it takes nearly 10 minutes.
Not fully 10 minutes, but kind
Not
of
fully
Not
nearly.
10
Yes.
fully, almost 10
Yeah.
minutes. Long enough to get to the Boy Scout headquarters.
As you're leaving, there's like a sign on the zoo exit that you can only see when you're exiting, and it says Bald Eagle exhibit opens tomorrow morning. Like, it has a date. It's tomorrow morning's date. And it's like super bald eagle, right? So it's like dire bald eagles hopped up on steroids, genetically engineered.
I
love how you've incorporated some sort of like D&D monster manual into this game. It's great.
Yeah, exactly.
I can presume that the bald eagle is there somewhere, though.
That wouldn't be unreasonable to assume that it's somewhere in the zoo currently, yes.
First things first. To the Boy Scout headquarters.
Okay. It takes you a few minutes, but you get to the Boy Scout headquarters.
Do I have
There's
just
lights
enough-
on there.
Oh, do I have just enough seconds to write my name on the entrance?
No.
For
It's
the
only if you do
Pinewood
the
Derby?
same thing for 10 minutes at a time.
Yeah.
It's
So
not-
you get there just in time. They're like entering contestants into the Pinewood Derby.
Oh, good. I'm in.
The person doing the sign-ups looks at you and says, "Excuse me, where's your son? As you know, only Boy Scouts can participate."
Yeah, about that. It's a long story. It's a long story.
He's also
um,
covered in blood,
Yes,
holding
yes,
two weapons.
He
going
looks at you very
like-
strangely.
It's a long story. My son, unfortunately, passed away in a bizarre camping accident, and I want to win the Pinewood Derby.
Why don't you make a roll to convince him?
in order
Because
to,
as
you know,
you
My
know,
life.
his memories.
Jackalope.
This is his car. This is what he made. He wanted so much to enter the Pinewood Derby, but he never got the chance.
I agree. But still, you're covered in blood. You have a pistol somewhere on you and a pair of lockpicks. I don't think that's going to do it, right? Because you didn't put any other points into it.
No.
All right. So you're talking to him, and then you pass out from blood loss.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Good. Go ahead.
Let's see the bids.
Oh, shit.
I was excited there. I was excited, Graham. You were so close to victory. All right, let's have a roll-off between Peter and Graham.
Damn, Grant.
All right, Peter.
Yeah, shit.
You wake up, and there's like 4 young boys who are like bandaging you up, and one of them screaming, "I want my merit badge! I want my merit badge!" There's like 15 older men that are all looking at you, really concerned. Someone next to you seems to be holding a bloody pistol, and a lot of people have their cell phones out and are like talking. It sounds like they're talking to a 911 operator.
The police station is literally across the road.
Alright, I just get up, say, alright, thanks, and run out.
Okay, you get up and you leave. People are chasing you. The little kids are like, "Merit badge, merit badge, merit badge, merit badge." Yeah, you walk outside and a police officer coming out of the station like sees you and he pulls his gun on you and is like, "Get on the ground now, John Johnson. You're under arrest for the murder of a police officer. Hit the deck."
Alright. So I get down. I didn't kill anyone. I just barely got away from that beast.
All right, he starts approaching you. He seems really cocky and he like moves behind you. And then he puts his gun in the holster and gets out like plastic ties to tie your hands up. But there's a moment there where, you know, there's an open spot of time.
Alright, then I guess I do what Dolph does best and just beat the shit out of that cop.
Okay, you begin beating the shit out of a cop. Why don't you make a roll to see if you can do that? Yeah, you, in front of all these young Boy Scouts and their dads, one of whom is holding a pistol, you begin beating the living crap out of this police officer. And like everyone who didn't have their cell phone out has them out now, and the guy with the pistol is like checking. He's like making sure it's loaded. He's fiddling with the safety. What would you like to do?
Well, I take the gun from the cop and just like as he just falls down, I just stand there and look at the guy with the gun and just ask, "Do you really want to do that?"
Why don't you make a roll to intimidate him or something, or you could just turn and run away.
Or you could shoot him too. Like,
yeah, or you could just shoot him.
Yeah, what? Running away does take.
So I mean, you say something, but you don't take the time to intimidate him. You basically are like running down the street.
And no. I didn't do anything yet.
Oh, you're not? Okay, you tell me what you're going to do then.
Both would require a roll, yes?
Yeah,
like
turning and running will not require a roll.
Turning and running will not require... Okay, then I do that.
Right, you start running away. What would you like to run towards? There's a church?
Bar.
You're going to run to the police car in the police parking lot.
No, the bar, he said.
You're running to the bar. Oh, okay. You run to the bar. Yeah, I mean, the people are chasing you, right? And, like, more cops are coming out of the police station.
The people are chasing me. Like, after I beat up that armed-to-the-teeth cop right in front of them,
all right,
they are
I'll accept that.
me.
Still, cops are flooding out of the police station, and all the Boy Scouts are pointing in your direction. You make it into the bar, though. You're still bleeding from three different locations.
I didn't know that they're chasing me. You didn't tell me that.
All right. You're not being chased by the people, but cops are coming out of the police station now. You know, everyone's on the phone with the cops, right? So.
All right. Guess.
What would you like to do? Things are getting really intense for you. So you're like standing there You're getting ready to run right in front of all these Boy Scouts, right? And you just see all these possibilities in front of you, and they all seem equally bad.
Where's the cop's car?
The police station is literally like.
Oh wait, where's the car of the cop that I beat up?
He just walked over from the police station.
He just walked over. Okay.
Yeah,
So,
I mean, the police parking lot is like literally 10 seconds from you, and there's all sorts of cop cars out there.
All right.
You also happen to have a pair of lockpicks on a ring around your bracelet.
I guess I run over there and to the police parking lot and to the nearest cop car, and then take out the lockpicks, and remembering how that went with the lockpicking before, I do it again.
Okay.
So.
You spending any points?
Just to check, I can use my skill here, right?
Let's see here. Oh, yep, yeah. I'll let you do it.
So if you spend 2 points, you can verify.
No, he has a skill that lets him cover this specific situation.
Oh, I'm saying he needs. Oh.
I
was saying you could have spent 2 willpower to make that go past, man.
Oh, he doesn't have 2
one.
willpower left, though. That's the problem. All right. You begin like putting your fingers up to your temples, and then you go, okay, I got it, and you start like fiddling with the lock, and then you're like, oh no, that's blood loss, and then you fall over onto the ground.
Nope, that was blood loss. All right, damn.
Okay, let's see some bids here. Wow, this is getting out of hand pretty quickly. All right, Graham. Let's see. Your character's name was Walter. Walter, you wake up. You are handcuffed to a hospital bed. All of your injuries seem to have been healed. You've got like a morphine drip that's keeping you mostly sedated, and there's a police officer sitting in a chair that's watching you. He's like, "Sir, I need you to just calm down. John Johnson, okay? You're under arrest. We have you in the hospital. You're going to be just fine."
I'm perfectly calm.
Okay, that's good. You want to explain your actions?
Yeah, I just wanted to win the Pinewood Derby.
He says, is that why you beat up a police officer and stole his gun?
Probably.
Okay. All right. That's good. That's good. I have to tell you, you do have the right to have an attorney present during this. Now tell me more about why you committed these crimes.
Well, officer, I think I can tell you why I did the things that I did in the form of an oath that I swore.
He says, all right. I'm willing to
20
hear
years
what you
ago.
have to say.
On my honor, I'll do my best to do my duty to God and my country, and to obey the Scout's law, to help other people at all times, to keep myself physically strong, mentally awake, and morally straight. A Scout is trustworthy, loyal, helpful, friendly, courteous, kind,
obedient, cheerful, thrifty, brave, clean, and reverent.
As an American, I'll do my best to be clean in my outdoor manner, to be careful with fire, to be considerate in the outdoors, and to be conservation-minded.
Yeah, so he's like
clear things up
with you, and he makes like the 3-fingered Scout symbol, and as he does, you pass out on the bed from the morphine.
Okay.
Okay. Who wants to go next?
Oh, God.
Let's have Peter and Graham roll off.
Oh, damn, Graham. He says it again.
You wake up. You're like standing in front of a judge in a courtroom, and the judge lifts her glasses up and says, "Sir, would you like to repeat that statement?" You've got, handcuffs on. You seem to be in like prison oranges.
I assume this is many days later. weeks later, in fact.
You're not really sure. You just woke up right here.
Your Honor, gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, assembled friends and strangers, fellow Americans, and how are you gonna make me say it every time?
Oh, so when you start doing it, she begins like hammering. Is like, order! I'll have order in my cart.
I keep saying it louder.
The scouts?
You will listen to me. I will speak.
Make a roll to speak over the judge. You have no idea what's happening here, man. Okay, so you try shouting the judge down, and you pass out from the exertion.
Good.
Why are you like good?
I don't know.
All right. All right. Let's get to bids. I actually don't think anybody else can win right now. One of the players is... Let's just everybody roll. Everyone bid the same thing.
Lordy, this fucking game. Damn.
Oh, I'm rooting for you, Graham. You're the one I want to see win.
Hey.
All right.
You dick.
Where am I now?
Walter.
You're
Let's
inside
see,
a bunk bed, inside of a cell.
Walter, you come to consciousness. You know, you feel a bit older. You've got like a beard now. It's very itchy. You're standing in front of that the same scout building, and there's someone talking, and there's cameras pointed towards you, and there's this politician that's like, and that's why we decided to give him the work release program. From now on, he's going to be working at the regional office of the Boy Scouts that he previously terrorized. This is proof of how the mental health care system can and will protect America. And then he hands a microphone to you and says, do you have anything you'd like to say?
I sigh. Heavy sigh.
God, you're just giving this to him, aren't you?
And I put 3 fingers up in the air.
And then he puts his hand over the microphone and says, what are you doing? Stick to the script.
Well, I'm gonna say it anyway.
Okay, you just start saying it.
On my honor, I will
Right.
do my best.
Like people in the audience all like raise their 3 fingers and recite it as well. And
Yep.
at the end of it, you know, you're feeling you like locked your knees in place, and so your blood flows all weird, and then you pass out.
Good.
Damn. Is this like... I hope this isn't your level 3, because that's ridiculous.
No, nope. How is he putting himself at any sort of risk doing that?
Yeah, that's true.
All right, let's see the bids.
I gotta get in before fucking John dies of old age, apparently.
Really.
All right. Let's see here. Hamish, right?
Hamish, yeah.
Hamish, you wake up.
Uh-huh.
You are 97
You appear
years
to be in front of a bunch of young boys who are all racing cars on a track. And an older man with a white beard turns to you and he says, well, Walter, it's time. We're finally going to see your son's legacy. Just put your car on the track and everything will be okay. And you realize in your hand you're holding a Pinewood Derby car. And all of the young scouts are all looking at you expectantly.
I turn and I start running in the opposite direction.
Yeah,
Okay.
of course
You run off with your Pinewood Derby car.
Yep.
And run. Okay, you run outside.
Yeah.
There's, of course, this 2-story church. There's a police office. There's the zoo. The zoo seems to have gone some renovations since the last time you saw it. And there's a bar.
I run into the bar.
Okay, you run into the bar. Like, people are running behind you from the scouts' office. And you hear someone say, no, just let him go. Just let him be free. You run into the bar.
Yeah. I look at the barkeep and I'm like, "Hey, excuse me, sir." Oh my god, my voice. I would like your most expensive alcohol, please, and bring out the bottle.
I
Oh,
would
he
like an
says,
alcohol, please.
"I'd like to see your money first. I think you were in here before, right? Aren't you that guy that shot the police officer or something?
I didn't know such thing.
Let's see some ID and some
How old is the
cash."
bartender?
I pull out my wallet and I put it on the ground. Oh, sorry, I dropped it. And I pick and could you help me pick it up? I'm a little old, you see.
He says, "You're like 35, dude."
Oh, okay. I pick it up and I put it on the table. I'm like, here you go. Here's my ID.
He looks through it. He says, "So your name's John Johnson?"
Yes,
Okay.
John Johnson.
He's looking through your money. He's like, "You got like $200 in here. Let me see what I got. That's about $200."
No. More expensive.
He's like, "Well, you got something to back that?"
I do.
He's like, "And it's where?"
It's in my car.
He's like, "Well, I'll let you get the bottle when you go get your car."
All right. I go find the nearest car.
Okay, there's a police cruiser right outside the bar.
I will. Is there any like rocks or anything around here?
Yeah.
All right. Actually, let me just test the door first.
Okay, the door is unlocked.
All right. Fantastic. I get in the car and I look around for something that is expensive in here, like say something worth about $300.
There's a police laptop and police radio.
How much would you say those are worth?
Probably not $300. Probably a lot more.
Okay. Well, I will take everything that I can from.
All right, you start trying to take the stuff, and you hear somebody like, "Get out of the car, John Johnson!"
I shut the door and I lock it.
Shut and lock the door.
Yeah.
And you see a police officer approaching in the rearview mirror. He's got his gun out and the safety's off. He's like, "I'm not going through this shit again. Fucking kill my partner, mate.
I duck down.
Get out of the damn car!"
And I'm going to make a roll to see if I can hotwire the car unless the keys are in there.
The keys are not in here, but yeah, you can try to hotwire the car.
All right. So by my count, I've got one left.
That's correct.
I'm going to add the one to the roll.
Okay.
Here we go! Damn it!
Nope. You start trying to hotwire the car.
Yeah.
Eventually, the guy just busts open the window and begins beating your ass, and I think you're going to fall unconscious in the process.
All right.
Right? Because, you tried to steal a police cruiser and failed.
Yeah, no, that's right. Yep.
Okay, and that puts Hamish out of the game for now. All right, let's see those bids.
I'm out of the game.
All right, let's see the rolls. All right. Walter, you wake up. You are back in the exact same situation. There's a politician, but there's way fewer cameras this time. There's like one local camera crew. And he's like, and now that he's been released, after another 10 years in a psychiatric facility, we once again reintroduce John, Hamish, Walter, Dolph, Johnson back into society.
Yes, all the names.
And there's like one reporter does a slow clap and is like, "All right, wrap it up."
All right.
And this really ancient-looking Boy Scout troop leader comes out and he's like, "Oh, Walter, it's finally time.
Just in time.
When you got arrested, I kept your son's prized Pinewood Derby car in a box for you."
Why are you giving this to him?
Let's do it.
All right, you go inside. You see, like, all of the kids that were there the first few times you've done this are all grown up. and like a new generation is there. All the adults are looking at you, and you see a lot of people have brought guns at their holsters, and a lot of hands seem to be moving towards them. And your track lane is like 10 feet from anybody else's.
Doesn't matter. Here we go.
All right. And you're gonna put your car on the track.
Yeah, except I'm going to put a quarter in it so it's heavier in the front.
Okay. I think you're probably gonna have to make a roll to sneak that in there, right?
Sleight of hand, man. Sleight of hand.
Unless you just want to go ahead and do it without that.
Well, would they really count me out for cheating? I'm like 60 years old.
You're like 40.
Oh.
I love how everybody's like, he's so old. You're like, you're...
Well, if you murder somebody, you go to jail for like 30 years.
Yeah,
I
but
guess
you
that's
didn't
what I was
actually
picturing.
murder anybody. They just, remember, you took
Just
the gun off of
savagely
the cop
beat a
and
man
zoo.
to death.
Yeah. You didn't.
Okay.
I don't
Yeah,
think you
yeah,
beat
fine.
anybody to death yet, right?
You didn't beat him to death. He's just done.
You beat up a cop, but they let you out because you have very clear mental health issues.
All I want to do is race that pinewood.
Okay,
derby.
let's race.
All right, why don't you make a carpentry check to see how well you created this car?
All right, I got one more point that I'm going to put on this last point.
And he rolls a 1.
All
right.
Damn
You
it!
successfully raced the Pinewood Derby, and what no one realized is that over the last, 20 years, right, the amount of lead that they've been putting in these cars has been reduced slightly, and so your car pulls ahead just because it's slightly heavier.
I was about
Yeah.
to say because of all the blood in it, but that works too.
All of the lances.
Yeah, all the lenses. Oh shit.
Okay, all right. You win the Pinewood Derby. Tears well up in your eyes, and then you trip over the track and you fall over.
Yep,
and
all
pass
those
out.
tears for my non-existent son the story I made up all those years
I know.
ago.
You still
I know,
remember
but you're
it.
just so happy to have won.
Yeah, exactly.
Um,
I can rest now.
Like, as in, the personality subsides into your unconsciousness.
all right, so I think that brings you down to 3 points, right, Walter?
No, he said that was his last point.
Should have been my last one.
Was it? I had you having a bunch more points. All right, I guess that just leaves Dolph. You win automatically. The roll.
You still have to use a point to get back in, though.
Yeah.
Well, you can bid 0 according to the,
Oh, you
the
can?
rule. Yeah, that's why I was
Oh,
constantly.
maybe that's why I had Graham
Oh.
having one last point left. Okay,
Well, I
yeah,
do
makes
that
sense.
then. 0.
Okay.
Anybody more than 0?
No?
Yeah,
Okay.
I bet 0 as well. Do I
I
get
don't.
in?
0.
No, you have 0 willpower.
Does that mean we have to roll? Because we
No.
all bet 0, right?
Yeah,
So,
but
I bet
if
0.
if you win, I just you automatically lose again, and then we do the same thing over until
it's just
my
like
turn.
until John is like fucking so old that he dies.
No,
You don't get
Dolph,
a chance.
you wake up, there's a guy in front of you. He's like, all right, listen, Walter, I'd like to make you a Boy Scout troop leader.
I don't think that's such a good idea.
Yeah, have you seen what
you
he's done?
accept?
I go like, sure, why not?
Oh, okay. He's like, well, that's kind of surprising. You've turned it down the last few times I've done it. But yeah.
Yeah, I'm. How about you call me tomorrow about the particulars? I gotta go take care of something.
Okay. All right.
I need to go beat a man senseless for a while.
Have you considered going to the bald eagle exhibit at the zoo?
Some
That
old
bald
ass
eagle's
fucking
getting pretty
eagles,
old. It's
man.
about 40 years old now.
Oh shit.
Yeah, well, maybe. But I really gotta go though. I really gotta take care of something.
Okay.
See you tomorrow, and then I just start to
He's like,
work out.
tomorrow's the Sunday. We won't be here.
Oh yeah, I see it. Whatever. Bye.
Just leave.
Whatever.
Hey,
Whatever.
you- people greet you in the hallway. They're like, "Oh, hey, what's up, John? I mean, Dolph,
Walter?
Walter."
Um,
Hamish? No one knows.
all of the above. See ya.
Okay, you just keep walking outside. You see
Yeah.
all of the normal things, police station, church, all those things.
Well, I head for the bar.
Okay. Wow, heading for the bar. All right, you make your way to the bar. The bartender's like, "Oh, hey, what's up, Hamish?"
Wait a second, I gotta clarify something first. But if I can actually bid 0, let's say I actually pass a goal, and then I pass out, and then it's my turn again, and I get bid 0 again, and
Yep.
Yeah, but normally to pass these things, in order to do something, you need to do a skill roll. So that's generally how it works. So.
yeah, but then
which is why
basically I can do everything I want now.
Yeah,
If you think you can do that, you can try it, of course.
I think the thing is he doesn't have to ever add momentum to his roll. He can just keep passing out and waking back up.
I can just keep trying until I die.
Which is why I made everyone pay 1 when they were like.
I think the point is we can all bid 0, which is why if he bids 1, he has to bid 1 to play.
Yeah.
Because that to
all right.
the
Well,
game.
then you do have 0. This is your last turn at things.
Okay.
If you'd like to go someplace else.
Yeah, well then I guess I'll walk back.
Yeah, he walks in. He
and,
does like the Abe Simpson thing when Bart.
Oh, I'm
Simpson's
sorry.
sitting
It
at the
says
door.
you can bid 0 as a bluff. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So I guess I walk towards the police parking lot.
Okay. One of the police officers comes over and greets you. He's like, "Oh, hey, Johnson, how you doing?"
Oh, just fine. And you?
I really appreciated you coming to help us out on that call last week.
Oh, yeah, sure thing.
You've really turned it around in the last 20 years.
Really become a pillar of this community in the last 20 years when you're not rampaging.
Oh well, gotta make up for some stuff, I guess.
You can say that my alter personalities have died.
In the zoo.
Like what? Like what?
Oh,
What
don't
did
worry
you say?
about it, Johnson. You sometimes have trouble remembering these things.
Actually,
All right,
I
buddy.
know.
Let's get you to the bar. He's like pushing you towards the bar.
Well, I forgot something. I gotta go this way. See, maybe I'll catch you later.
Are you sure that's a good idea, John? Sometimes when we let you roam around, you do some pretty weird stuff.
All right. Well,
He looks at you. He looks pretty concerned.
Nah, man, it's fine. I just.
All right. I gotta get back to the rounds. I'll see you around, Johnson. Just stay out of trouble and try not to beat up any police officers. Okay?
No promises. Okay, where does he go?
He walks around the corner towards the bar.
All right. Well, then I guess I continue my way towards the police parking lot.
All right. You get there in less than 30 seconds.
In 10 minutes, you get there.
So somebody around? Somebody around?
Nope. Seems to be pretty deserted right about now.
Well,
You feel around in your pockets. You do happen to have some lockpicks. Same lockpicks you've had for 20 years.
wow. What a coincidence, I think. And, well, somebody's got to be looking out for me, I guess. And I walk up to the nearest police car, or maybe I pick one that is slightly out of sight.
Okay.
And I start picking the lock.
All right. This is going to be your roll to pick the lock and then hotwire the car. Dave's all excited.
So that's one roll, right?
Yep, all one roll.
And
You need to get a 6. You have no points.
Yeah, I do have that skill. That
Yep,
does
you got your recall. So yeah,
Oh, recall.
3 or more.
Oh,
Fuck!
Yep. Start picking the locks. And this is how the life of John Johnson ends, as that police officer walks back around the corner, sees you picking the lock, draws his gun, and begins firing repeatedly. He's like, I'm done with this shit.
oh boy. All right. Wow.
I think Dave won by a pretty wide margin right
Boom!
there. How many points did you end up with?
So my calculations, I got 3 level 1s and 2 level 3s.
Yeah.
What was your level 3?
Steal something worth more than $500, and everyone else did it for me. So, like,
Guys kept stealing stuff for him.
yeah, it was the 2 pistols off the police officers that did it.
Wait, I thought you didn't get points when somebody else does
No,
your...
you totally do.
You do.
Yeah, you totally do. And my level 1 was interrupt a conversation, which people did quite a bit. And my level 2 was scale a 2-story, something the same height as a 2-story building. And
Oh, they stack! Oh, why doesn't anybody tell me that?
I told you that shit at the very first game. Which is why you pick something that other people could potentially do.
Dude, my second skill is total recall, so you totally didn't do that.
I didn't do that. No. Not the skills. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I'm
yeah.
kidding.
Oh, wow.
Graham, I think you ended up with 5 or 6 points, right?
Yeah, but that's fine.
You made
I mean,
a lot of people listen to that Boy Scout oath.
Yeah. Was that your level 1?
I technically said it on TV, so I actually have like 1,000,000 points.
Oh, come on now.
I mean, like the thing is, who cares about the points? Like, really?
Yeah. That game
just
went
the fun of the game, I guess.
just super quick at the start. Just like super quick compared to the game that I ran. Yeah.
Well, putting all of the things we needed within walking distance of each other helped.
What were your guys' goals again?
So mine was level 1 was interrupt a conversation. Level 2 was scale something that's the same height as a 2-story building. And level 3 was steal expensive object, $500 or more.
Graham, what did you have?
Mine was make people listen to the Scout's oath, win the Pinewood Derby, and then tame a bald eagle to act as my friend and companion in my crusade.
God damn it, man! I thought your win the Pinewood Derby was a level 3 thing.
Shouldn't be the level 2 something that is at least somewhat risky?
Yeah, I mean, it was risky. He kept going in there, and people were trying to shoot him.
Yeah. So
The Pinewood Derby thing?
Yeah, the risk comes in, like, if there's no real risk
I had to
to the
introduce
skill,
this.
you have to introduce a risk to the skill, yeah. So,
Oh, okay.
yeah. What were yours?
Peter, what were your 3 goals?
I
I'm
always
sure-
thought it should have been something that is inherently risky.
Oh, you had something pretty risky there, man. Why don't
Yeah.
you list your goals, and it's going to make a lot more sense to people why the world was so crazy.
Well, okay, all right. So my skills first. My first skill was martial arts expert. My second one was total recall,
Okay.
and
You
Sounds
failed
like-
every total recall roll, too. That was the worst part.
Yeah.
that I won one.
Oh, did you? Okay.
Yeah.
And what was
And your goals?
Your goals, yeah.
Did I? No, I don't remember. Whatever. My goals were the first one, get drunk. The second one, free a pretty big and dangerous animal from captivity. I
Which
did that.
you did, yeah.
Yeah. And this third one was steal a police cruiser and drive it through a mall.
Drive it through a mall? Damn, dude. That's pretty crazy. Well, I mean, like, here's the thing. Like, our 2 things kind of almost, like, coincided with each other a lot. I think I got a lot of my steal something from when you were playing.
Yes.
Yeah, but
And I got a lot of interrupts when Graham was playing because he wanted...
Yep.
Like, my first interrupt happened at the very beginning of the game when Graham puts up his fucking 3 fingers, like, in the middle of a meeting. Like, instantly, the first thing Graham did was give me a point. And I'm like, all right, let's do this shit. It was just like... Yeah, I didn't actually succeed in any of my own goals. Everyone else gave me my win, so...
it was kind of fucking stupid. I mean, at some point I figured out that Graham was trying to do the scout thing.
So, the best
Oh,
way to
really?
play...
You figured that one out?
Yeah. The best way to
But,
play this game, in my opinion, is you make your level 1 something you would never do, but someone else would do a lot. and then you get level 1 points all the time. Then you work on doing level 2 and level 3 stuff.
If you
Like
wanna,
repeatedly
if you
attempting to steal something worth $500.
Yeah. Or something, or climb it. Like I tried to climb that tree, but I fucking failed so hard. Yeah.
I guess the best way for me to play this game is to think of a stupid character and then not care about anything else.
Yeah.
Make stupid goals that are utterly pointless and funny.
Yeah. I don't know. I thought it was pretty good. Like I was like I have a personal chat with Arthur, and it's like boom! Like every time something happens, it's
I was shaking my head because I was like, I cannot believe they keep handing him these points.
It's literally like, I'm like, I steal the stuff, and he's like, it costs $499, and I'm like, fuck. And then I like the next line is pistols are expensive, and he's like, okay, you can have this, and I'm like, yes. And then you pick up another pistol, and I'm like, yes. It's just like, oh fuck. Oh my god.
The thing is the rules are so nebulous.
Yeah.
I mean, like, well, maybe, the pistol was, public property as a policeman or whatever. Doesn't really, you didn't really steal it or something like that. You could
have gone either way.
You could do whatever you want. So
yeah.
I think you guys could have really chosen like from level 2 on something more interesting.
Well, to be fair, your level 2 one in the first game was really good, but I gave you all the opportunities in the world to steal a bus, and you never did it.
Telling
But
me that
I tried, dude. I tried.
You were on a bus. You go up and you say, "I'm taking this bus," and then you do a skill check to see if you get it, and then you drive it.
Well, I can't just steal a freaking
Yeah,
bus
you
when
can.
it's like
You can
40
walk right onto a
people
bus
there.
filled with people and just take it. Like that is something you can do in the game.
Happens all the time in the movies, right?
Yeah, it totally does. Like you could have. Instead, you sat on the back and shit your pants.
Hey, I just farted. You said I shit my pants.
Yeah, I said roll to see if you fart, and then you failed, which is the opposite of farting. Shitting your pants. Anyways, guys, I think that's a good place for us to end it. We are going to have another game session in about an hour, I think, was when we said we were going to start. 2 hours?
It's 2 hours and 45 minutes.
Damn, maybe we have a game. Do you want to have another game? We can. We totally can.
Not me though.
not for me.
Not me either. I have some prep work to do.
All right, cool. Well, I'm going to leave my stream up so people can see when the next game is going to go live. But until then, feel free to enjoy the music. It will be hosted over the last game, Sky Sword, which is a
Stars Without Numbers.
Stars Without Numbers game where we play as super sick bounty hunters in space, hunting bounties. It's going to go live over at Arthur's channel, which is APG Gaming.
AP Gaming Real.
Damn it, I always fucking add the G onto your thing because it's kind
We're
of...
having Die After Party over there.
A Die
in the
After
front.
Party. Yeah, man, that's a great name. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did enjoy what you saw, make sure you give the channel a follow, be that Hitbox or Twitch, because it really helps us out. Every Saturday we do this marathon stuff. Normally we only play 2 games, but today we're playing 3. Yeah.
How many people are watching, Dave?
It's about 11.
If anybody's interested, I started writing a blog.
Oh shit! What's the blog on?
I'm interested immediately.
It's gramcomplete.com.
Oh shit! Okay.
I actually went and registered actual domain name.
Nice.
If I go to this and then get a virus, I'm going to be really upset.
Okay.
I like how you said that. You're like, okay.
Roll
Graham
1d6.
Yeah, well, what are you
to
doing in
get
this
the
thing,
vi-
Graham?
virus.
It's me talking specifically about like positivity.
Okay.
It's more of a just me, the way I think, and if anybody's interested,
All right,
I would like people to talk to.
I'll dump that in the chat for everyone to see. Here you
My
go.
first thought is that this is a blog about rocks. I like what I see here.
It's a very nice blog. Very simple. I like it. Yeah.
Cost me $26.
Ooh, I like it. All right, guys. Peter, do you want to pimp your shit while you're here?
Oh yeah, sure. If you guys are interested, look me up on Krogan Gray on Twitch, on maybe follow me on Twitter, same name. Yeah, thanks for watching.
You play a lot of
Yeah,
Battlefield games and
I
stuff?
play a lot of Battlefield and other action games and FPS, but also some role-playing stuff and strategy games. Yeah.
Nice. All right, and AP Gaming Reel is Arthur. He's pretty much dedicated to D&D stuff, or not D&D stuff, tabletop RPGs, mostly Pathfinder though. He is branching out to do other stuff now, which is like Stars Without Numbers and a few other things. He also does a lot of like RPG games as well. Like I think you're
Pillars,
abusing Pillars right now, which is cool.
Shadowrun.
Yeah. All that sort of stuff. And yeah, you'll get to see him do some more work later on tonight. When
2.5 hours.
2.5 hours. Is that how long we're playing for?
Oh no, it's gonna be a 4-hour-long game, right?
Oh, yeah, 4-hour long game, but it starts in 2.5 hours. That's what I'm going to say. Yeah. So yeah, I'll leave the stream up for now, and yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed yourself. Peace. We out.